Hi everyone. For anyone that wants to use their graphing calculator to evaluate how many people are infected, here's some steps or even maybe some shortcuts you can use if you're using the TI-84. So let's type in our equation. So it's 10,000, then divided by, I'm going to put parentheses, our 5 plus 1245, and now we need that e function, right? And that's right here. Here is e. See this little e to the x? If you come over here, you could also choose it. I didn't even think about it here. There's an e here as well, but the e to the x is going to give you the exponent automatically. So if I do second, that button, it gives me the e, and it already pops me up into the exponent. And now I can type in negative. Now, be careful. The negative is not the subtraction sign. It's right down here with the negative button right here. If you do the subtraction sign, you'll get an error. 0.97, and then let's say we wanted to evaluate it at 3 days. And then I'm just going to arrow over and close my parentheses. And now if I press enter, there's my answer. Now if we wanted to find it at another day, again, I could repeat typing in all that stuff, or I don't know if you guys know, but down here, see that entry in blue? That will repeat your previous steps exactly. So if I come up here and choose second, and then the enter, notice there is everything, but now I can actually go back in with my cursor and change anything I want to. So instead of evaluating at 3 days, let's say I wanted to evaluate it at 4.5 days. And now if I just press enter, oops, there's my answer there. So that's one quick way that you don't have to constantly be typing things over again, is that you can repeat your last math expression or statement in there. Another way to do this problem is you could also put this equation into your graph. So if you come up here, there is a y equals here, and if I press enter, it gives me these different equations that I could graph. I've already typed in our equation, and again, we have t, but I went ahead and changed that to an x here. So it's the same expression, it's just that the variable is x instead of t. And I've typed everything in that we had before. Now if I go back, and again, this is called graph y sub 1, remember that. If I go back to that working screen again, and here comes the hard part, you want to bring up that y sub 1. So this key right here, the VARS, we could call it VARS, which sounds like an Avengers word, but actually it stands for variables. If I press that, I now want my y vars, or my y variables, and it's going to be a function. I press enter. There's all the variables I could choose from. The one we worked with was y1. Now if I press enter, it has y1, and if I just do parentheses, and again, evaluate it at 3 days, and press enter, right, there's my 3 days, right? And again, now I could do that second entry, and come back in here and change that 3 to 4.5, and enter. So just some different ways that if you're using your graphing calculator that you could come up with this answer. You can also do this by graphing the function as well, but we'll save that one for another time.